something really special, I think, because I think a lot of our clients have seen great success with it, and that is the topic of Google Ads.
Yeah.
Exciting.
So I'm super excited because we send out reports to our clients every week on Google Ads, and we always ask this: are you seeing what we're seeing? Right? Because we're looking on the back end at the numbers and all that stuff, but are they actually seeing what we're seeing? Right? So one of our newer clients started about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And we sent, the first week is, the learning period where Google's trying to figure out, who to send to the site and all that good stuff. But the second full week, we asked, here's the data we're seeing, what are you seeing? And they're like, oh, we actually got 9 leads during the week and we were able to close 5. Like, oh wow, that's really exciting. But then yesterday they told us they closed 5 leads in one day.
That's pretty good. I mean,
we're on week 2 weeks and 1 day. So I'm really excited for them.
I think that's a great ROI, and I think I'm just very impressed at the team on how they put together a Google Ads plan for the client and how successful it's been. And this isn't just like the only time it's happened.
It's just the most recent one.
The most recent one, yeah. It happens a lot with our clients. And, I think the first couple of weeks the clients are super excited. And then, I don't know, does it fizzle out once they continue to get 10 leads a week or whatever it is that they're getting? Because we hear from them in the beginning and everything's great. And we continue to, send them reports. We see the same amount of traffic coming into their site week after week. But
then what happens?
Maybe they get too busy.
Well, one of the fun things that we see is people, now that they're not worried about finding business anymore, they're focusing on other things. Like one of our, a very successful clients, she decided, she was like, okay, I'm gonna start in this city, because that's where I'm based. But I can also service, this state, that state, and the other state, and I have people who work for me there. So now that her first is just skyrocketed, she's now able to focus on the other cities that she has business in and build up clientele in those cities, which is really exciting to see because she started in one city and consistently, once we kind of got everything dialed in, she was consistently getting 20-ish leads a week. But now she's expanded into a second state, and we're seeing about 46 to 50 leads a week, which is
that's pretty
crazy, but
that's almost life-changing if you're running your own practice or your business or whatever it may be. I mean, 40 or 50 leads a week, I mean, let's just say you close, I don't know, half of those. That's 25 new clients a week. That's pretty amazing. And I don't know what you guys are selling, but if you're in the medical field, like a lot of our clients are, that could add up to good money and increase not only the profit margin that you're taking home, but also the valuation of your business for those who own your own business.
Well, it's also interesting because most of these are not one-time clients, right? It's not I don't know, I need my roof replaced once every 40 years. These are regular recurring clients. So thinking about the lifetime value of a lead, it adds up. Yeah. It is life-changing. That's a really good point.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it like that.
Yeah, I mean, 25 new patients for those of you who are running a medical practice, that's good money.
Or anything really, like a haircut, right?
Yeah.
How many times you come in for a haircut or...
Especially a woman's haircut. Well, woman's haircut, I feel like the profit margin is so high.
But we only do it once every 6 months.
Once is $500 for hair. That's crazy in my opinion.
And men, they go in every week, right? Or every 2 weeks, something like that.
I guess it comes out to about the same.
Yeah.
But regardless,
well,
25 new clients a week is 25 new clients a week. That's really good money, and yeah, super excited for all of our clients that are doing ads with us and seeing great success.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
I think the ones that are most successful, in my opinion, and I'm gonna correct me if I'm wrong, are the ones that are kind of doing the 1-2 punch, running with SEO with us and doing Google Ads with us. Mm-hmm. Because that's kind of like the perfect package when it comes to bringing in leads for your website.
Yeah, that's definitely true. So here's the reason why, right? When you have SEO running, I'll just use Google as a search engine because that's kind of like the leading search engine. But Google will go, oh, okay, I know you because you do SEO, you have a lot of content, and I've already kind of marked your business as like an A+ business, right? Because at the end of the day, think about it this way, Google's in the business of serving up good content. So if, if let's say I'm searching, I'll just use haircuts again. I'm searching haircuts, right? Haircuts for women. And they serve me a website where the person has been out of business for a long time, or they're not taking new clients, or whatever the issue may be, they're not able to service me. How much am I going to trust Google? Like, zip, not going there again, right? So when you have SEO going, Google trusts your business, and so when you pair ads with that, they're like, oh, I already know you, I'm cool to serve up your website when somebody's searching for services or products that match your business. So yeah, definitely the SEO with ads works the best. There is another interesting way to go about this, is to build a reputation for your business, like help people learn about who you are, and kind of like self-advertising, I guess. A lot of people do that through videos or writing good content, things like that.
Yeah. And we can also help with video too. We've helped many businesses go viral through our video tactics. So if you're interested in that, we can share some more information about that. Maybe we'll do that as our next topic.
Okay, yeah, that sounds great.
Maybe getting back to the Google Ads thing and the return on ad spend. Like we said, our clients are getting anywhere between, I don't know, like you just heard, 5 a day, 25 a week, depending on their market, and budget. But we're not working with crazy budgets. We're not working with thousands of dollars of budget. Our team has this pretty dialed in where they can really figure out your keywords, figure out what you do, and really put together a plan, an action plan on how to find the most leads for you at the lowest cost. So maybe let's just say you're a doctor, you're a medical office, and you treat, allergies. Okay, let's just say if we put in the word allergies, allergy doctor in my city or whatever it is, if we type that into Google, maybe Google's charging, $50 a click for that word allergies in my town. But our team knows how to work around that by maybe not going after expensive words and going after words that are more affordable per se, so we don't just burn your budget.
So like allergist, for example, maybe instead of just doing like the straightforward allergy doctor near me, we would do something like I don't even know a good example.
Headache doctor. I don't know, something along those lines.
Spring allergies. I don't know, like help with spring allergies.
Help with spring allergies, something like that. But that's just a little, kind of a small example of what our team does.
Terrible example,
but our team is way better at this. This is why we have a team in place to handle this.
We have experts working for you.
But that's kind of exactly what kind of sheds light on what we try to do, so we don't burn thousands of dollars of ad budget and waste money on leads that are too expensive and are not going to close.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, if you would like to give it a try, feel free to give us a call. We would love to hear from you, even if it's just to say, hey, I don't know what I want to do, but I need more clients or I need to sell my product. We definitely have a solution for you. We really spend a lot of time ideating. Is that a word? Ideating or trying to coming up with a custom solution for your business to help you succeed online.
Yeah, because not everybody's the same, right? We take calls with, doctors, private practice people, owners who say, hey, this is my goal. I'm trying to get here. I think this marketing tactic is the best. Well, maybe not, right?
Yeah.
Like, it really depends on your specific goals as a business owner, as a doctor, how you're running your practice, and what your goals are. Because not every marketing product is going to be the right fit for people, right? If you're starting out, you just open your doors for your medical practice. SEO might not be the best day one if you're really trying to get a client through the door the next day, because SEO, like we said last time, is a long-term game. But once you get it going, then the return on ROI on that is actually, in my opinion, a little better than running Google ads. But if you're looking for immediate clientele tomorrow,
there's other ways of
going about it. Yeah, so it really depends on your business. Google Ads might not be the best fit for you.
Yeah. Like if you're selling a product, for example, Google Ads probably won't help you a ton because people need to experience the product and see it and at least see somebody using it. So we would have a totally different recommendation for you as opposed to if you're selling, I don't know, if you're selling like something that people already know about. Like, we're bad at examples. Maybe if you're already a reputable brand or people kind of know who you are, then maybe Google Ads could work, right? So anyway, the point is we really try to come up with custom marketing solutions for your business type, for your market space. Every market is different, like advertising in New York is very different than doing it in, I don't know, like Tucson, Arizona, for example.
Yeah. Another thing about Google Ads, it's not just about throwing money at a Google ad campaign. You can have the best targeted Google ad campaign, but when it comes to your website, if you're driving a ton of traffic to your website, but your website sucks, your homepage isn't the nice layout, it isn't very easy for customers to contact you, that could be a huge issue.
Yeah.
So you definitely want to make sure that your web page, your homepage looks good, it's inviting, it clearly states what you're doing above the fold. It's easy to contact you, whether through a form or a phone number, because no matter how much money you throw at your campaign, if you don't have a nice website, and clients can't tell what you do, you're going to get a high bounce rate and you're going to burn a lot of money.
I'll tell a story about that. We actually had a client that came to us and they're like, oh, I just, redid my website. I love it. It's so great. And I don't want to change anything, but I want to do ads. Like, okay. And this person hadn't done any other sort of online marketing prior to this. So when we started running the ads, we met some challenges because her website wasn't super descriptive. Mm-hmm. So it was hard to figure out, what she was doing. And on top of that, Google didn't know her because she's never done SEO before. She hasn't generated a ton of content. Google's looking at her site going, I don't know what you do, and you don't generate content, and do you maintain your site? All of the things, right? So we had ads going, but Google's like, I'm not going to serve these ads up because I don't know who you are, and your website isn't descriptive enough for me to confidently say, click on this. You're at the top of my search. So all of that it's like you gotta create that perfect storm, right, for things to work well. But yeah, absolutely, you have to be cognizant that your site is descriptive enough, has enough content, says what you do, is very clear. So when people do actually come, they know what you do and that they found what they were looking for.
Yeah, exactly. And Google Ads or running Google Ads isn't the only and we kind of talked about this a little bit earlier, isn't the only way to attract traffic to your website, right? For those of you who have never done Google Ads, basically, high-level Google ad is you pay X amount of money for this keyword. So that basically what happens is when somebody in your market searches for that keyword in Google, in the Google search, you'll be at the top section. Like allergist again. You'll be in that top section there, allergist in my area. But there are other ways to go about this. We've also seen success in YouTube ads, so YouTube video marketing. So, I'm sure you guys have scrolled through YouTube. For those of you who don't have the paid version, you're going to see commercials when you're watching things. And those commercials are ads, basically. So we've created video content or video ads for our clients, and we have seen pretty good success rate with YouTube ads as well.
Yeah.
I mean, YouTube is owned by Google. It's pretty much the same company, but with a video ad, clients can actually see you, see who you are, talk about your product. You can showcase your product, and they can get a really, really good feel for who you are. As humans, we are visual people, so seeing a doctor talk about their specialty, what they do, and seeing their face, seeing them in their office is a lot more powerful than just a Google ad, a Google text, and a Google search.
Yeah.
So
great. Yeah. There's also social media ads like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of that stuff. So again, it kind of boils down to what you need, what you're looking for, what your business is like, and we can definitely help with that.
Yeah. So tune in. Next time we'll talk about video marketing, and we'll kind of integrate it with video marketing and video ads and all that kind of stuff, and share some good tips.
Great.